when it comes to women, all right, you're looking for a significant other, you're looking for someone to spend your life with. All right, we're getting deep here.
Okay. All right.
What is, to each of us personally, the best characteristic a woman can have? What is the one thing where the woman has this specific trait, this specific characteristic? It's like, this is the one. This is my ride or die chick. Mike, you want to go?
Can I just say that, like, if I answer that, can I do like physically and then like
So you want to do like a physically?
physical and then like emotional / personality trait?
Fine, I will allow that. So let's change the question. What is personality-wise, emotionally-wise, personality, whatever, I'll fix it. So when it comes, so best characteristic, we're talking about physical, we're talking about emotional. So Mike, go ahead and start with you first. Give us the physical first. What is a physical trait that you just love on women?
Physical trait, I think the first thing that draws me to a woman is it's got to be the face. I mean, I know there's some guys who are just like, oh, she's got to have a pear body or she's got to be this, and that. But like, honestly, I mean, you can be with girls who are like, their body, you like them for their body or whatever else. But like, if I'm gonna be with a girl and I'm gonna like see her every day and I'm gonna wake up next to her, she's gotta have like a gorgeous face.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be makeup and stuff. I prefer to have a girl who just, I can wake up next to them, they have no makeup on, they just have that natural beauty.
Yes.
That you can appreciate that.
So you can wake up and just smile.
Exactly.
Like,
You don't have to, and you don't have to wait for them. When you went, hey, let's go to Target. Okay, just give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I think physically, yeah, it's got to be. Other than that, though, as far as personality trait, I think the biggest thing is I think just being able to be comfortable with that person in a way, and just having a girl who makes me feel like I can be myself. Like I don't have to worry about as stupid as it sounds, like just little things like I can walk around in my PJs like I would normally. Like I don't have to feel like I have to be someone else to impress her. I can just express myself and maybe burp after I just drank a Coke or something like that. Just whatever it is, just small little things that make me feel like, hey, like she appreciates me for who I am. Just being comfortable, just real down to earth and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and answer now because I'm basically with you on that. Not the physical thing, I'll get to that, but like the emotional part, if you can feel comfortable, because us guys, of course, when you first meet a girl, we can, and we can impress her with the other stuff we did. Hey, I go to school for this, I do this, our looks, whatever. But, when you're gonna be with someone, you're gonna, spend your life with someone, it's one thing. Yeah, but for me, it's one thing, because you can impress her at first, but once they come back, once they know your, all your like guilty pleasures and stuff, for me, like of course, love comics. See my room.
Yes.
So I love comics, so it's one thing to where, once you find that girl to where, yeah, she doesn't have to necessarily be in the comic, but she's like, you know what, he's into it, whatever, to where you can be comfortable about it. You know what I mean?
Just respect.
Yeah, if we're out with friends, I don't have to like cut down on talking about Call of Duty. I can be like, yo, did you talk? And she's gonna be next to me. She's gonna be like, oh, whatever. Because I'm comfortable enough, I don't have to try to impress her, make her think, So that for me, yeah, that's if you're comfortable where you can be yourself and she loves you for it, I'm all happy. I'm set.
Right. I have to go around the same way. I mean, definitely being comfortable, with this girl is definitely a plus. But I would expect her to be just as comfortable with me too.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to feel like she has to. I don't want her to feel like she has to all the time, wearing makeup or all this stuff or trying to look her best. When I know what she looks like. Obviously, I don't want her to feel the same way. So it really is back and forth. I definitely she would. Like Mike said, she definitely has to be pretty, have that natural beauty, within her. Have a good body. Obviously, we're all guys, definitely, nobody wants to hook up with, an ogre, but, but definitely, but I think it's that comfort level, like you and Mike said that, really does it for me. I mean, just hanging out, being cool with, my friends, and being okay with what we talk about, how we carry ourselves, because, at the end of the day, if you can't be with a person at their worst, you're definitely not going to be able to be with them at their best, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. As far as physical, like a trait that's just for me like the best characteristic is kind of like what you went on, just that natural beauty. You know,
Definitely.
so where you don't have to wear makeup, you don't have to and a lot of girls I feel like they have that natural beauty, but they feel like they have to wear makeup. Maybe they're used to it. You know, I've met girls where I've seen them without makeup, and I'm like, wow, you look gorgeous, and they're like, no, you're lying, shut up.
Yeah, they have to have that attitude on
Yeah,
it too.
and
And
I'm
that's
like-
what I was gonna add to that too. I think the girl's attitude really, the confidence that she has with within herself. I think that's that works well with sexy, with sex appeal too. You know,
Exactly.
like
yeah.
if you feel good about yourself. I mean, not like I'm the queen of queens. Obviously not, but if you feel good about yourself to where you know what you got, I think it's sexy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not to a point where it's
Like
stuck
condescending,
up.
like
Yeah, kind of say like I'm the best.
Right.
But it's just that that natural like she knows she looks good, but she's not flaunting it.
Right.
That's sexy. That is.
I think you can just, even if you've never met a girl, you can see it from a distance and know that she knows she looks good.
Mhm.
You know, you can see the way that she carries herself, the way that she talks to people and approaches people. If she's confident, it's something that you notice right away, and it's something that personally, I don't know if you guys agree that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh no, definitely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think, Alex?
Got a question.
What we're talking about.
There's a girl at work, and she's got a hearing aid, and for some reason, I find her like vulnerable. Like so, I feel like she needs protection and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's weird, And then I feel like I don't know. I like that stuff. I like imperfections that make people perfect. I don't know.
Would you say that like brings out like the chivalrous nature of the guy, right? Like you need to be the knight in shining armor kind of deal. Like,
I guess so. Yeah. So
So
because
you
she's
like
not
to be
perfect,
knight
I
in shining
can-
armor?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
The gentleman, which nowadays it's hard to find.
Hard to find.
Like, chivalry for
Don't
the
get me
most
wrong,
part
yeah.
is not dead. It's just it's out there, but it displays itself. Especially for women in different ways.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely. So
Yeah.
so characteristic like emotionally.
think, or like personality.
Personality. What's that characteristic that? So we're not talking about physically.
I just want it to be real, you know what I mean?
One that's real.
Like if she doesn't like something, she'll let me know, but she'll be honest about it, and then she'll be reasonable about it.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something wrong, she'll let me know. If she's doing something wrong, I let her know. She can take it well. She won't get mad easy.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Cool. Yeah, so that's real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last but not least.
Yep. As much as I can agree with everything you guys are saying,
Mhm.
and as much as all those are at the top, actually I think for the top for me, personality trait would be individualism. She has to be very individualized. She has to be able to take care of herself,
Absolutely.
whether
Oh,
I'm there or
independent.
not.
Independent.
Oh, yeah,
independent,
nice.
very
Yeah.
individual, very, very powerful. She knows she's powerful. She knows she has all this other stuff. That she's able to go to work, even if you're be able to take care of herself completely, even without you.
So, and I have to agree. I think this is where you're going with it. Like you like it when a woman wants you but doesn't need you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
we
Like-
want to be together, but like we don't have to
Yeah.
be together in order to survive, in order to thrive.
I really like
as
that.
individuals.
Yeah.
I like that too because it gives this thing where, because it's one thing where you're with someone and you're kind of dependent,
Right.
where you have to depend on them, you need them, but I think there's something special about they don't need you, and they don't need you, but they want you,
Right,
so
right,
it's
right.
like
They
they
wanna
don't
be with
need
you, yeah.
anyone to, but like
You make everything better for them.
exactly.
Exactly.
So it's like they don't need you, but
you guys complement
they-
each other.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Right.
she needs to have that independence, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that. That's really
That's
cool.
actually really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ross.
it's good. I have to agree. It's like I feel like if there's a woman that that you have that whole concept about there being the one and like oh we're supposed to be together. I don't subscribe to that because I think it's so much more romantic to think that it's not that we have to be together, that we're predestined or that we need each other. I can't live without you. But even though I have other choices and there are probably other people I could be with or compatible with, I choose to be with you.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. And that was a really good answer. That's all I looked at. Thanks.
No,
Sorry,
actually,
I mean,
no,
it's
you're
good.
good. No, you're good. And I'll add something to what Mike was saying right here too. I think it's also, it's good for us to sort of find that out as we go along because
Yeah.
the moment you meet a girl and you guys start hitting it off, and you start knowing, getting to know each other, a little bit better, on a personal level. I think it's really important too for you to develop that as you go along, that feeling of, of comfortness, because then you can really feel out, little by little how the girl is, how she's going to treat you, and later down with time, which is why I don't really believe in love at first sight. To be honest with you, I don't. I'm full on with Mike here. Yeah. Lust at first sight, maybe, exactly.
But like falling from it?
Exactly, yeah, right away, because I think there's that level that you have to get to know them to see, oh, okay, definitely, this is a girl that I'm comfortable with, this is a girl that, I know doesn't need me 100% of the way, she's got her own things going for her, yet we complement each other, let's work on it. I think that makes it for a good romantic / healthy relationship.
Yes. No, definitely, I agree. I completely agree. Before we move on, Ross, best physical trait.
Best physical trait.
Choose your words wisely.
With that one, actually, I'm not gonna make you guys look bad. I actually agree with you guys all the way. She has to have that natural beauty.
That natural.
She doesn't have to try, and then doesn't have to try really hard to be beautiful and be those billboards. And
yeah.
She doesn't have to try to be those billboards, but she doesn't have to be herself.
That's actually a turn off for me.
Like a ton of
you
makeup.
walk in,
To try to be the
into,
billboards.
yeah. I mean, it's just like, how much makeup do you need on? Like if I see a girl that, it just looks fake, and to me, honestly, guys, like to me, that kind of, I may be wrong, or I may be judging, too abruptly, but I think that to me, if a person needs to put all that on to, just be presentable, I think in a way that's kind of like a facade, like
self-conscious.
like yes, you know what I mean, like, and that shows me you don't have confidence, in yourself, and it makes me wonder how her ethics are towards other things. You know what I mean? Like, how is she with the things that they do? How does this person conduct herself in her work life? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it's a little bit. It kind of like brushes off a little bit on that, So
And I agree. And now here's the thing. You could be totally wrong. The girl could
oh
not
yeah,
be like that.
definitely. I know.
First impression. It's that first impression that
that'll hit me.
Exactly. No, I
Definitely.
feel you. No, definitely.
Absolutely.